Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be setting up a dev container that will give us the ability to run .NET, Entity Framework, and SQL Server inside a dev container. So without further ado, let's begin. So this is in Ubuntu 22.04. We're going to add a dev container configuration. We're going to add configuration to workspace. Then we're going to find .NET. Here, where's .NET? SQL, C Sharp. Where's .NET? Hold on. Add dev container configuration file. Workspace. Show all definition. Okay. Show all definition. Then select this one. And then let's add ZSH. We're going to add Angular. Going to add C Sharp, .NET CLI. I think that's it. I'll just add things later on, but this is the basic one. Okay, so open and dev container. So let's see, it's going to start processing the containers that it needs, and the images, and the Docker configuration that it needs to perform, or that it requires to perform the thing that we want to achieve, which we're going to do entity framework commands inside this dev container. Right. Damn. Alright, so it completed. Let's go to ZSH and let's try .NET tool list. So we don't have um, the EF command line yet, so we're going to install it. So first we're going to .NET new get ignore, so that it will get ignore all the files that are not needed, and then get new tool manifest. So the template .NET local tool manifest file was created successfully. Then let's .NET tool install .NET EF. So the purpose of this one is for us to be able to use entity framework, migrations and update database and the CLI. And so we've already installed that. So if we .NET tool list, so we already have a .NET EF here. Next is we're going to .NET new web API name RDS web API. So it's going to create our project. Alright, so after creating the project, we're going to um, add the um, data for our entity framework. Oh no, hold on. Let's update first the projects packages. So this is the thing that we need for our entity framework, the entity framework packages that we need. And next is we're going to go to the project RDS and then .NET restore. So after restoring, so let's wait for it to restore. Alright, so next is we're going to we already restored, so we're going to create the app db context.cs, and then we're going to public class app db context, and then let's provide a namespace RDS web API dot data. Okay, so create the constructor, and then next is we're going to create the overload that. Then we're going to add the entity framework. What are these? Yeah, we haven't implemented the DB context. Okay, so next is we're going to create the model. So let's create the model, and then let's create planet.cs as the model. Then the namespace will be RDS web API dot model, and then we're going to create the class planet, and then public int id get set, then public string name get set, and next is we're going to register that here. Public virtual db set planet, and then we're going to add the connection string. So this is going to be the connection string, and this connection string here, just add this RDS web API. So this connection string here, we base it here in the dev container. Go to the dev container.js, and this is the configuration. So let's compare our connection string. So our connection string, localhost 1433, ID is user, SA, password is this password, and we put trust server certificate here to let us know that uh, we're trusting this local setting. And then we are now ready to create the migration. So we're going to .NET EF migrations init. So this will create a migrations folder with migration C# migration code. Oops, what's this? Add init. Oops, unable to. Oh yeah, because we have to uh, register the connection string and the entity framework here. Alright, so let's okay, so let's try again. Alright. Okay, so now it has the migration. Now let's create controllers so that we can start adding and fetching data. So first we're going to remove all this template code when we do the .NET New Web API. Then we're going to add the controller folder, controller folder. Then we're going to add the planets controller class here. Then we're going to public. No, we have to define the namespace first. Namespace RDS web API dot controller, and then public class planets controller, and then controller base, and then API controller, and then the route would be the controller, and then CTOR for the constructor, then app db context for the context there, then app db context ctx, then ctx equals ctx. Then let's create the fetch your endpoint, get return, okay, then await ctx planet dot to list async, and then let's create the creation endpoint return. Okay, and here from body, then planet. So next is we're going to await ctx planet that add async planet, and await ctx that save changes async, then planet. All right, so let's test .NET run. Kailangan kita. All right, so let's go. Uh, Swagger planet fetch. An exception has been raised that is likely due to transient failure. Considering enabling transient error. What? Here. What's the issue? What's the issue? Tell me what's the issue? What's the issue? Tell me what's the issue. Data. Kailangan kita. Yeah. Because we haven't .NET EF database update. We need to update the initial migration that we created so that it will be implemented into a schema in the database, and then now we're ready to run again. Okay, then let's swagger. Okay, empty. Let's add a new one. This is Mercury. And next is Venus. Next is Earth. And then if we execute the get, so we now have three: Mercury, Venus, and Earth, which concludes that our dev container here with entity framework is working. So the magic command here is, hey, where's our readme here? We have to provide a readme.md here. So we have to put this command here, the tool manifest, and then install .NET EF, so that we can do .NET migrations and database update. So yep, that's cool. Everything's working fine, and thank you, and happy life. All right, thanks. Bye.